Ah, fuck. That's some... Oh my god! That's a fucking bear! Alright, let's do this. Let's make some new rocks for this room! We're having bear beef for dinner! Whew! Good job, everyone! So... the fuck just happened? Where did the bears come in?
Cloth! Give me some cloth! Gotta stop the bleeding! Quick!
Da.
Take my cloak. Hold on, son. You'll pull through. A shark grabbed my leg once. Albion!
He's dead.
Crack! Where'd those bears come from, huh? Answer! Now!
Careful how you speak to my dad.
Stow your blade, pup, or Crack will lose a son too.
You insult me, Lugos, and now you threaten my son. I will not stand for this.
Dad, come here. Come on! Put you down like a rabid dog.
Calm down. Calm down. Enough blood's been spilt. Someone brought these beasts here to murder our sons and brothers. We cannot restore their lives. But we can. We must avenge them. This burden falls upon the host and his offspring.
Hey, can I help? Because I'm good at this. I mean, I guess we already have a pretty good suspect in that lady, but,
Find the guilty on Crete. Find and kill them. Else your clan will be cursed for 100 generations to come.
Did anyone see how they got in?
Anybody see how the bears got in?
Don't matter. I know where to find the guilty already.
Wait! Are you mad? You're gonna kill folk before we've learned what happened.
Learn all you want. Meantime, I'll go wash the shame off our clan.
Hey, the Jarls aren't listening anymore. Stop playing the hero and think for a second.
Our honour's at stake, sis. That can't wait.
Are you listening to me? Someone let those bears in. We must know who, and the answer lies somewhere in this room.
I agree with her. I'll help you.
You're right, Ceres. I'll help you.
Thanks.
Fine. See you when I return with the traitors' heads.
You don't know who did it! Are you just gonna
Stay
kill
here.
people?
Someone must see to everything. Summon the healer, hand the fallen over to their families. Wolf, I thank you.
Like, you're just gonna go around chopping heads off of everyone you don't like? You don't know who the traitor is!
Ever see anything like that?
No, and I hope I never will again.
Where'd the bears come from? We were all laughing, eating, drinking. Suddenly, a massacre. Torrents of blood on the walls.
Yeah, and the tables got fucked. So, anyway, can you give me the details?
What happened before the massacre? Be precise.
Young Lucas bet he could empty a barrel of beer in one go. He climbed on the table, grabbed a pony keg of Centron wheat, and started chugging. His throat bulged like a blowfish. Face went red, but he kept drinking. Folks started banging their tankards on the table, shouted, "Lugos, Lugos."
Heard that part?
Then, from the other side of the room, we heard this roar. We turned in unison as if a coxswain had called. They were there. They were already there. Folks closest to the bears didn't even manage to draw their weapons. They were ripped to shreds.
We'll avenge them, I promise.
So,
Know who died?
Drogadar, Drakeborn Du, Blue Boy Lugos, Yalborn, Ottrig. Take some time, mention them all.
But you could name the claimants to the throne who survived in one breath. You, Hjalmar, and Svanrige.
What are you saying?
Nothing, just yet. We've talked enough. Let's look around.
Let me know what you find. I'll speak to the others. Maybe someone saw more than I did.
But yeah, I could imagine that this was done to remove claimants to the throne.
Fang marks, claw marks, broken bones. Hard to say what exactly killed him.
I mean, do you mean, well, it's hard to tell whether a bear killed him or how the bear killed him? Because I'm pretty sure the bear killed him.
All right. What do we have here?
They have these marks.
Bear's head, but the tongue's short, like a human's.
Werebear, maybe.
Mouth smells of honey liqueur. Mead. And something else. Something earthy. Bears like honey. Before it's fermented. Strange. Old scar. Looks like it was sutured. Something under the fur. A tattoo? Shape of a bear paw. Half man, half bear. Something like a lycanthrope.
A berserker.
No full moon, so something else caused the transformation. Maybe something he ate or drank. Mead. Mead with an earthy aroma. Need to check the horns, tankards, and bowls. Ottrig. Shit, no more than a kid. All the horns are empty. Earthy scent from the bear's maw. Something towards mushrooms? Bowls empty, but the scent's in the air. Coming from somewhere else in this room.
That's fair enough. I'll just take some time to
So
research
many
anyone
wounds.
else.
No wonder Hjalborn
Not
bled
research,
to
but
death.
search other things. Just in the case there's supplementary clues that I'd like to know about.
Bowl at each table. Mead in this one. And only mead.
Because just because we found the lead doesn't mean there aren't others in here. We should check and be careful.
Young Lugos. Bears took him by surprise. Didn't have a chance to defend himself. Drogadar. Skald's played his last.
I mean, I agree that there's one person who's really suspicious in this one. But the obvious suspect is not necessarily the actual criminal. It's just a very potential... that's something you have to be careful about with these things.
Here. Mead spiked with some kind of mushroom. And human blood. Ceres, come here.
A guard saw what happened. Those weren't bears. They were
Men who transform into bears.
berserkers.
Yep.
Berserkers.
The Skald's name for warriors who change into animals in the midst of battle. The stuff of fairy tales, legends. But it seems to make sense, right?
Look, I fight fairy tales and legends on a regular
Almost.
basis.
We were at a feast, not on a battlefield. Think I know what caused them to transform. The mead they drank. Smell this.
I put it in my pocket, apparently.
Mead spiked with blood. And something else. Thinking it could be a mushroom, but I don't recognize the type.
Hjort might help us. Few druids know herbs better.
Can't hurt to try.
Let's look. I mean, berserkers were real, but the real ones didn't transform into bears, they just wore bear pelts. Still. Now, finish your soup or berserker come and swallow you whole. Skellig didn't speak of men known as berserkers who transform into bears when overwhelmed by battle rage. In doing so, they lose all self-awareness and are driven by a bloodlust which they must satiate in order to return to human form. Few believe these blood-curdling tales, however, not even in Skellige, where the inhabitants usually treat even the least probable legends with the utmost gravity. This is the case either the berserkers are in fact mere figments of Mead's sudden imagination, or else that they have learned to hide their abilities from the rest of the islanders. Yeah, so the Mead probably kind of banged their minds up then, I guess.
The camp we've not seen since the Red funeral.
Fewer died then, and I'm a Jarl's son among them.
If this turns out to be Crack, I'll twist his head off.
If Crack appears to be guilty, we'll try him and keep him with our customs.
Aye, and then I'll twist his head off.
Wanted to talk to you.
What about?
What about? What do you think, Holger? Is not here about salted herring or the currents round Speakerog.
Flap your gob at me again, and I'll shut it for good.
Calm down. You act like rabid dogs, not Jarls of Skellige. Speak, Witcher.
So, any ideas on who's behind?
Any ideas who might be behind the massacre?
Nilfgaard. They're the most to gain. But we'll avenge our sons. We'll burn their shores from Nazea to Atolia.
Wonders abound in the Nilfgaardian army. Towers with wheels, Zerrikanian mercenaries on humpback horses. But I've not heard of them having trained bears.
This was Crack, I tell you. We're in his castle, he let him in.
Wasted words, Lugos. I don't know who the traitor is, Witcher, but I'll tell you, it's none of us. We all lost loved ones.
That's fair enough. Anyway, how did you survive the attack?
How'd all of you manage to survive?
What you saying? Eh? That we're the ones schemed this up?
Shut your gob. You're clucking as foolish as a gander hatching eggs. We survived because we're the best warriors in Skellige.
You're both damned fools. If not for the Witcher, none of us would be alive.
Yeah, but it just gives me a suspicion that, well, the young ones were targeted first. Well, as I said before, this was probably an attempt to clear up contenders for the throne.
So long.
Freyr, our mother, may the sea swallow the traitors. Freyr, our lady.
You done? Because I don't really want to interrupt, that seems rude, but... Okay.
Freyr, our mother, may the sea swallow the traitors. Freyr, our lady.
Mind if I interrupt?
Already have? What is it?
Someone spiked one of the mead barrels with blood and something else. An herb or a mushroom. Sarah said...
Give me the horn.
I have it here in my back pocket.
I know the smell. A mushroom. Mardrome.
Yeah, that one's just rude. So, does that make you do with berserkers?
Mardrome related in any way to berserkers?
Aye, but only in the tales told to children as they're put to sleep on cold winter nights.
Way on to
Warriors who ate Mardrome were said to transform into beasts when consumed by battle rage. But as I said, it's only
a legend, I know. Still, I find it easier to believe than some story about bears appearing out of nowhere.
Anyway, I don't know what this thing is.
Mardrome. Never heard of it.
You have another name for it on the continent. Silasaib, I believe.
All right. Hasn't seen it to soothe pain.
Udalric tried it too, but only a few times. In larger doses, the mushroom causes visions, nightmares.
Yes, the last thing Udalric needed more of. Thanks for your help. Blood and Mardrome. The taste of human flesh and a substance that triggers visions. That well could have caused the rage. Maybe even the transformation.
Maybe. Hard to believe someone spiked the mead here in the hall, though, in front of all those witnesses.
Probably didn't expect witnesses afterwards.
I helped prepare for the feast. I'd have noticed. It might have happened before they brought the drink upstairs. In the cellars, maybe. Come on, we could find some clues there.